Hey there, in this video, you're gonna learn how to change individual colors within an image. This video comes with a project file, so make sure you go download that. This video also comes with an assignment so that you can practice these skills. Go download them and let's jump into Photoshop. Now that we're in Photoshop, you should have 3 images. We should have some high heels, a Volkswagen car, and a pair of shoes. Let's start with the high heels. So to change colors within an image, we're going to use an adjustment layer, which is called a hue and saturation. So we come over to adjustments and we come down to this little icon here, which is hue/saturation. We click on that and it comes up with this panel here with all our controls. So the top one is our hue, that is the color. The saturation is how much color we have within our image. And then the lightness is how dark or bright we want that color to be. Let's just start with our hue. It's quite simple. We click and we drag and we change the color of our shoes. So let's say we got some nice, well, I don't know if they're nice, but some blue cyan colored high heels. We can bring the saturation right down and take all the saturation out, or we can take the saturation all the way up and really just overdo it, really. We'll bring that back down. And then we've got our lightness, which is the darkness or brightness within the image. Because this is to the whole image, this affects the whole image and not just the shoes. So there's a quick rundown on your hue and saturation adjustment layer. Let's move on to the next photo, the Volkswagen car. So if we do the same, we click on adjustment, we click on hue and saturation, and we come up with our panel. If we start changing the hue, it changes the whole image, all the colors within the image. I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted to just change the blue within the car. So we can see what color that is, that's blue. We can come up to here where it says master, click, and we can choose blues. And now if we change this slider, we actually just change the hue within that color. We can change the saturation within that color, and we can change the brightness within that color. If I just reset that, let's say I don't really know what that color is, I can click on this little icon here. If I hold Control and I click on the color and then drag left or right, I can just change the color straight away and it chooses what that color was. So this was more of a cyan than an actual blue. If I just use my mouse and click and drag, that'll change the saturation within that color. Control Z, Z. So now we're back to the start. So there's a good way to change colors within an image and have some good control over it. Let's move on to the assignment. The assignment is these shoes here. I want you to go ahead and try and change the reds, the blue, and the green. You'll need to use a mixture of masks, erasing, and blending, and multiple adjustment layers. So the goal is to create this, from this to this. There you go, guys. There's a way to use the hue and saturation adjustment layer to change individual colors within your image. Go ahead, do that assignment, have a practice, have a play with it. If you post it on Instagram, make sure you tag ruthless_graphics_productions, and I'll see you in the next video.